I actually don't know what I'm doing then because I blew up that $5,000 then.
Like another prop firm, it's like that, and Upscale is something near that.
I noticed there's a lot of manipulation in the market. The market is not moving like the crypto market is moving.
Okay.
And
How did it feel when the first payout hit your wallet?
So the story is actually long. The sky is for everybody to fly.
You're on Upscale YouTube channel. My name is Igor Fox, and today we're going to discover the path of a trader from Nigeria who already became funded on 25K account and withdrew more than $1K. I guess that is going to be really interesting, and I guess that you can do the same. So let's get started. Can you tell us more about yourself, and your trading journey from very first steps?
My name is Olaide. So I'm originally from Nigeria, but based here in the UK. So working 9-to-5 job, but I started trade. It's been a while I actually started trading, 2020, but I've been on and off trading. So, and when I started trading, it's not feature trading. So I started with spot trading. So buying main coin and hold for a while. You know that kind of stuff. So buy main coin and hold for a while, then sell after the market is moving. So that's how I start trading. But it's got to some time when I started losing money on sports trading. Then I kind of stopped trading then. So when I come into the UK last let's say 2 years ago, so then I was like, okay, let me pick this up again. So then I started trading that same spot trading. But one of my friends introduced me to feature trade that time. That was last year, that's 2025. So I was introduced into feature trading. So when I start trading feature, there's this thing called first time luck. So when I start trading feature, I found my feature wallet with $500 that time. So within a month, I was able to grow that $500 to around $1,500. But definitely, I actually don't know what I'm doing then, because initially I have a bit of understanding about analysis, but the psychological part of feature trading, it's not there. So then I was firing the leverage, like using 100x, 50x, that stuff. So then
50x?
There's this, 100x. 100x, 50x. So on Binance. Yeah, so I'm just firing the leverage. So this is a time when I grow my $500 to $1,500. I was like, yeah, I can do it. So let me just increase my portfolio.
Yeah, by the way, it's a really great result. Like 3x just in very small period of time. I guess it's
that's why I said that's why I said that it's a first time luck. So it comes to a time then I was like, oh, let me increase my portfolio. So I added $3,500 to my portfolio. That make it 5,000 then. So started moving. Anyway, the thing I can actually remember is I blew up that $5,000 then. So I blew up everything.
2-0?
That was a 2-0 liquidation. Hit liquidation. So after that,
why didn't you use stop losses, bro?
I actually don't like using stop losses because of everybody have their strategy using in trading. I noticed there's a lot of manipulation in the market. Sometimes I'll put a stop loss and the market will come and eat my stop loss and market will go on my in my prediction. This time April last year, so I started learning on YouTube, like learning the psychological trading and all. So on YouTube, doing different research. I joined different live streaming on Telegram, to learn the feature trading and the psychology behind feature trade. So then after then I started improving myself in feature trading. So I started doing well. So I found my account
after the education in live streams.
Yeah, in live stream. So I didn't join the live stream again, but I do watch different YouTube video So especially the smart money concept. So I do watch their YouTube channel.
When you have met
Yeah,
prop trading in your story?
Yeah, the story is actually long because I still blow up another account. So the story is actually long. March this year. So my friend called me that he find out about Upscale X.
Okay.
On
So
Twitter.
in March,
So
your
if
prop
yeah,
trading journey
so he
have
find out
started.
exactly. So
Okay.
in March, he called me and told me about Upscale. I passed my first phase within 7 days. So I passed my second phase within 5 days also. So I passed both phases within 12 days. After that, my first withdrawal on Upscale is $480. You know, Upscale will take 20% of the profit. So I was able to withdraw $286 in my first as my first paid out. So my second paid out happened 3 days ago on Tuesday this week. So I made $1,290. So and I was able to got a paid out of $1,034. So for
Was
my
it made
second
on
paid out.
10K account?
Yeah, on 10K account, definitely. I'm still on the challenge phase on the 25K account.
Okay. Like, you know, it's a very great result because you just got 20% from the deposit just in 2 or 3 months. And it's pretty good. Like, it's a pretty good result.
Basically, as you can see, my trading view, I actually don't look for many things on trading view. So I'm a kind of a position trader. So not every time I do trade. And if I enter trade, I'm kind of want to wait for the market to come down to my entering or coming down to my TP. But this thing that I normally do, I do dollar cost average most of time. If you can see my trading view, if I want to analyze the market, first thing I will do is I will mark the previous high and my previous low. So after that, this smart money concept, SMC. So I will find the area of point of interest from the downside and also from previous high also, which you can see on my trading view. So let me just clean up everything and show you how I do my thing. I open the chart now. You see the chart is clean and nothing is actually on the chart now. So what I will first do is I will go on a higher time frame. I go on a daily time frames, looking for the direction of market. As you can see, the market has been moving upside like since like 3 weeks ago. So the market has been moving upside, create something like uptrend. So the market is uptrend. So then I will mark my previous low on a daily time frame. So and previous high, my previous high. So I normally use a green line for previous high and I use a red line for previous low. Then I'll come down to 4 hours. So when I get to 4 hours, what I wanted to look on 4 hours is to see the direction also, and to see, on a daily time frame you can actually not see everything clearly, but at least it will give you a bigger picture of everything. I will come down to 4 hours. So when I got to 4 hours, so it's the same thing. Just want to check for the trend. So I can also mark some lows on 4 hours time frame. So like this, then I will come down to 1 hour. So not every time I actually enter trade, but if I enter trade, this is what I do. So I will find my point of interest, so which is this level. That's on a Bitcoin. I have entering price on Bitcoin already. I will also look for, because if I want to enter, I will like to look for multiple entry. Sometimes market will dump and will pick immediately. So I have another point of interest here. So I'll mark it out.
By the way, how you are choosing them? Like I can
Wait,
see like the low line, and then you are
yeah,
drawing an interest zone, and how you are just
interesting.
picking it.
Don't mind me. I actually don't know how to teach people how to trade. That's the problem. But I know it's by myself. But you just
Ah, okay.
try to,
That's your
you just
intuition.
you just try to manage the way I'm doing my things. So it's the same thing. Basically, if I want to trade today, this my previous low for the day. I mean previous high for the day. So this my previous low for the day. Where I'm actually, because I'm not a kind of person that trade with there's some people trade with London section, New York section, and co. So I'm not a kind of trader like that. Initially, if I want to trade today, this where I'm looking to enter trade. Either I'm going long or I want to go short. So I have my previous low and I have my previous high. So then I'll break down to initially I know that the market is today, the market has been down yesterday. So and there's kind of this retracement, and if you can see here is a previous high. Whenever the market gets to previous high, there will be a kind of retracement there. We kind of look for the candle that created the previous downtrend, so which is this red candle.
I really want to know, like, can you describe your typical trading day, like when you are waking up, entering the deal, like, etc. Maybe you are writing down some thoughts about the market.
I told you that I'm still working. So if I'm not having a shift that day, so I normally wake up around 7 o'clock. So if I wake up 7 o'clock, I'll do some certain thing at home, brush my daily routine, normal daily routine. Then I will check the market in the morning. I might not do anything, just looking at the market movement. There's a lot of time that whatever want to happen in market will happen, like a downtrend want to happen, or market want to move upside. Sometimes it's normally happen during the night in London. I mean in London, the markets normally move during the night. So when I wake up in the day, just check the charts. Sometimes I just close and leave everything for that day. So if I feel like if I check top gainers and top losers and I see a trade and I see a PS like a coin that I wanted to trade, I will add it to my trading view. Then I will begin to monitor that coin. I can monitor it for like 2 days sometime. If I monitor meme coin, altcoin, this is what I do. I will check the data for that coin, like the trading of, I mean, how people are trading that coin that day and how money has been put in that PS. When altcoin
Like
actually
trading
move,
volume,
yeah, trading
liquidations.
volume, yeah, everything. So I will check all those things. So if I see that coin is overbought already, then I'm kind of waiting for that coin to do whatever it wants to do. Then I'm waiting to enter. That's for altcoin. But I told you that if I want to minimize my risk, I go for Bitcoin. So
Yeah.
actually on
Yeah.
Bitcoin, I don't actually do much on Bitcoin. So as I said, I'm not a day trade. I mean, I'm not a day trader. I'm just like a seasonal trader. So not every time I do trade, but if I enter trade, I will make sure I hold that trade till I get to where I'm going.
Let's move back to your strategy. Like you already described your usual trading day, and let's just end with your strategy. Like you are painting another the zone of interest, and how you're opening the deal.
I normally use a limit order for my
Mhm.
trade. So if I set limit order, what I actually do is if I set limit order, then I will wait for the market to trigger. But I know whenever market is trigger, I already have my stop loss in mind. You get, but sometimes there will be a spark on the coin. So then later it will come back to where you predict. That's why I remove stop loss sometime. But so if I set a limit order, if the trade they hit the limit order that same day, I will cancel the trade, you get. But if I'm on trade, I can hold that trade for as much as a week.
Deciding where to put stop loss and take profit.
If I enter a PS like a Bitcoin now, if I enter Bitcoin, I will target to close my trade at the previous high. If I'm sorting the pairs, I'm gonna wait for previous low, and if I'm longing the coin, I'm going to wait for previous high. But what I normally do is in between, I have the certain amount of money I want to make on that trade in my mind. You get it now.
Right now, I can see your funded account on Upscale and
Upscale.
Wow. Like I can see the pro trader right now, like a funded capital of 10K, and it's still on, it still have a green circle. And can you show your profit payouts? Like
yeah, this my profit for April 10. So that's a $389. So I initially make a $490, I think. So I got paid off 80% of my total profit. So that's a $389. So for that week, that's on the April 28th. So I got withdrawal of $1,035.
Is it your first prop trading account on Upscale?
Yeah, this is my first Provem account, and in general, this is my first trading Provem account.
Okay. And you just pass it on the first try.
Exactly. And the second, I got another account which I bought with the my first paid out. So I used it to go 25,000 challenge account. And I've already passed the first phase. I passed the first phase today anyway.
Was there a day on your prop trading account when you were near the liquidation price of it, like when your account will be closed and everything is just lost?
There's never a day in my trading on Provem account that I close to liquidation, because I actually monitor the liquidation very well. Even if I risk, I will make sure I staying with the system to look at how the trade is playing out. So if I see that I'm not kind of interested in the way the market is moving anymore, so I'm going to close in the trade. As you can see on my screen, I'm already on a drawdown of $550 to my 10K account. So this actually what happened. So I already enter a trade. I've already entered 2 trade, and I closed the trade in losses of I closed one in the losses of $280, and I closed the other one in the losses of around $260, I think. Now I'm on another trade, and this is what I actually do. So I break down because initially, if I got 10K account, this is how I see it. I didn't see it as 10K accounts. So, and I want everybody that using Provem to understand this. If you have 10K accounts and you have a rules that you have 5% drawdown in a day and 10% total drawdown. So this is how you should see it. You see that you have a $1,000 account, because 10% of $10,000 is 1,000.
What percent of your deposit you usually risk per trade?
So I'm not risking anything more. I actually don't want to get liquidated, but I'm risking nothing higher than $450. Not that I'm entering the trade with $450, but any losses that close to $450, I'm kind of close that trade. And as I tell you, I hold a trade for like 2-3 days, 4 days sometimes.
What will you do different if you will start a new account right now?
I didn't add emotional attached to the trading, and I just trade like I'm trading a demo account, because if you're trading Provem accounts, I think the emotional attachment should be low to when you're trading with your money. And Provem actually give you the opportunity to triple your money easier than you using your capital with little or non-risk.
Like, what's the difference between trading on your own money and on prop trading account?
If I'm trading on proven accounts, definitely I have a little to it, so I will free the trade to let it play out. If I'm trading with my money, even as I actually want to leave the trade to play out, whenever I have a drawdown, my emotion will be on my money that, oh, I'm still going to lose this money today. You
Oh,
get that kind of emotion. So, but if I'm trading with Provem, I'm like, okay, yeah, let's see how it's played out.
prop trading is just limiting you from making mistakes.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, that's great. For example, we have a trader with its own capital.
Okay.
Why should him try a prop trading model?
So what is different between trading Provem accounts and trading your own money? So if there's a trader and he has his own capital to trade, yeah, it's pretty cool to get a Provem account, because if you have a Provem account, a lot of people do complaining about the rules, because if you're trading a Provem account, a lot of Provem account, they have this strict rule that if you're trading with them, it's will kind of making you get annoying.
Talking about payouts, which you have already mentioned, how did it
Yeah.
feel when the first payout hit your wallet?
You see, I smile when you say, how do I feel? Uh, I actually feel unbelievable at the first payment. Like, is this real? Because, when you go to social media, a lot of people do complaining about the program. No upscale, but a lot of program that when they get to paid out, they will start bringing
Mhm.
different story, like they are violating this rule, they're violating that rule. When I'm expecting in it, when I request for paid out, upscale told me that I should wait for 48 hours, but the money was actually deposited in my wallet within 4 hours.
Wow, wow,
So when
it's
I
pretty fast,
yeah, the
really
money was
fast.
actually deposited.
Like you have mentioned that other prop firms have really strict rules, and I guess that this is
Yeah,
the main difference between like among us and them, because Upscale has an open documentation where you can read all the rules, and just our rules is just not to reach daily drawdown, not to use some technical
literally.
issues of the platform, and that's it. But when we're talking about another prop firm, maybe they will say, don't use news trading, don't trade during their, I don't know, Trump's event, don't trade too fast, etc. And like the really, really long list. Like if we will compare the list of restrictions of another prop firm and Upscale, I guess it will be like another prop firm. It's like that, and Upscale is something near that.
This thing. So when upscale go under maintenance last week, there's a you upscale drop a news last week that they have a DDoS attack, right? So that they
Yeah.
are going under maintenance for like 2-3 days. So then I started checking for other Provem account, that if I can actually get another Provem account as a spare. So when I go check their rules, there's some Provem account that they will tell you that you should not hold a trade overnight. One of the things I ever hate when I'm trading, you can never tell me not to hold a trade overnight. So there's some program that they will tell you that, okay, you should not use more than 2% of your accounts to enter a trade. If you want me to make profit, you need to free the chain for me to explore the market. So upscale, those are the things I like about upscale, because they actually give you space to breathe. They give you space to
Mhm.
explore the market on your own way. So if I'm going to compare the upscales rule to other program rule, I will say upscale actually have the 100% free chain to rules. So they actually, like, all their rules is like they are not even having any rules. They free you to explore the market.
Yeah. And you can feel the freedom of your trading experience.
Exactly.
And is there a target dream which you would like to achieve with trading?
Yeah, life is actually one step after the other. And I said something so earlier that I'm still working 9 to 5. So, and I want to stop working 9 to 5. At least that would be my first target. So if I can make $10,000 every month on trading, I'm actually going to stop working 9 to 5. Then after then I'll start dreaming of buy luxury car and all you get. So
Oh,
actually it actually vibes too. But firstly, I need to go 100% of my time not working for anybody.
like I can imagine you wearing the official costume, like getting out from your Rolls Royce, picking your keys, and everything is great. And maybe you are drinking smoothie in that moment.
Yeah. That would be
Okay.
pretty cool. I will
Yeah,
enjoy that
and
moment, and I'm praying for that moment.
I hope and I guess that it will become real. I'm wishing you luck, and also I'm waiting for a
I
ride
mean,
on your Rolls Royce.
thank
Okay,
you.
maybe on the back seat.
Come on.
Deal?
Anyhow,
When
yeah,
you will get
deal.
it. Okay, deal. So let's
Yeah.
wish Ola like the
No,
best
no, no.
results on trading. And maybe you would like to say anything in conclusion for our audience.
I actually don't have much to say, but if I'm going to say, or I'm going to say is, I'm going to tell beginner traders that you never late to be in trading, because trading is a lifetime something. So just take your time, learn to trade your strategy. So it's better to trade your strategy rather than taking signal. So if you trade your strategy, you will know when to enter the market and you will know when to exit the market on your own way. Because trading is actually not one cloth fits all. So everybody can explore the markets in their own different way and make profits and come out with a big bag. Yeah, let me say. So just explore and keep
Okay.
learning, and always remember that the sky is for everybody to fly.
Can you please repeat the last phrase? Because you lacked.
Yeah, the sky is for everybody to fly.
Wow, wow, that's great.
Yeah.
And in my and also let me ask you, if you like this video, hit the like button, write comments, subscribe for the channel, turn on notification bell, and see you on the top. Bye.